Is it just me, or is the font on that board getting smaller and smaller? And that's a calendar. Leo, can you read that?
Let me get my glasses. Thank you.
Yeah, he's 2 feet away.
That's from our news department.
Holy cow, that's small.
Why is he?
Leo, I need you to write bigger. Roll the open. Roll the THE open. Leo, read that back to yourself.
Hit it, Leo.
Let's make it a good day.
You're a tiger.
Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
I'm gonna start crying and laughing so hard.
I did not do that. Melissa. Roll it, Leo. We are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Jason Show. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Thanks for being here, everybody. Okay, audience. One more time. Not one more time. She didn't quit or anything, but say hi to Kendall Mark, everybody. Here she is.
Hi. Hello.
How you doing?
Hi. I'm wonderful.
Really? No. Oh yeah. Kendall, it's okay. Pull the curtain back. That's what people like about our show. We don't try to kid them. We don't try to. You're not feeling great today.
I feel so pregnant. And if you've been pregnant or around pregnant people, you know what I mean when I say I just feel like exhausted and dizzy.
Yeah.
And I could just go lay on that couch right there for the rest of the show.
Go ahead
You
at any
know?
point. I don't. Jeff, can she
That's
take a
not
nap
awkward,
during the
is
show?
it?
Maybe later. Jeff
okay.
said maybe later you can take a nap.
In
But
59 minutes.
no, but we call them relatables. I think every mom
Yes.
watching can understand exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
And fancy TV people don't often look in the camera and go,
I
feel like crap. And it's all right. You can feel like crap.
Thank you. I don't know what I did at 7:30 this morning to make things change, but
Are they flipping around in there? Are they are they doing little?
Yeah, baby's grumpy pants.
What? No,
They-
I'm using
like,
this.
it's
We don't know if
they,
it's a boy or a
them,
girl. I
boy,
don't mean she
girl.
has twins.
No, there's
For
not
heaven's
two.
sake, no. You already checked on that.
Oh my God, thank God, no.
Wouldn't that be like if one was hiding behind the other, like Mrs. Doubtfire?
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, like.
Like, there's one more. What do you mean there's one more?
Yeah. So every day you should watch our Jason Show Before the Show on Facebook. We record our pre-show meeting, which just gets to be loony. All we do is make fun of each other. We talk about the show a little bit. Well, today we got an unexpected surprise, and this is not a bit. This is really not fake. We're not just saying this for the show. Well, Kendall, let's rephrase this. Kendall and I got a big surprise because we told you a couple weeks ago. Was it a few weeks?
Yeah, I was in Colombia.
It was a couple weeks ago that producer Ted told us he got engaged. Yeah. Well, today we get done with the meeting, we get done talking about the show, and he said, oh, by the way, guess what I did this weekend? Ted got married. Ted got married. Look at that. Theodore got married in a stranger's, like in a woods or something. No, I'm just okay. It was his parents' lovely backyard. Well, the first time we looked at this photo, we thought Ted was joking.
Seriously.
We said, Kendall and I said, is that green screen? Are
did
you
we do
guys,
that?
no, and he was like, it's my parents' backyard. That's Theodore's mother. That's the family. They did it Friday. That's why, oh, look at that.
Oh, that's her family.
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's her family on Zoom from Colombia.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Now listen to this, audience. Now come back to here.
Look how happy Ted looks.
Now, I'm Jason. That's Kendall.
Hi.
You're looking, now look at, hi, wave to the people, Kendall.
Hello, hi.
You're looking at the only two people, well, Schwabi too. You're looking at the only two people
Yeah.
on this staff
That-
that Ted didn't tell. They wanted to wait to get our reaction.
Because we're not very reactive people.
Not at all.
Not dramatic.
Now, the person that was the most reactive, and you'll see this, maybe we'll roll it. I think Eric was rolling on this, but let me just tell you today, I think we'll roll it at some point. The most reactive person was my mother, the jar. I called her on speakerphone, and I can't use the cuss word. And I warned her. I go, Mom, you're live on the internet.
Don't swear.
Don't swear. What's the first thing out of her mouth?
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. The word, it's like the S word.
Uh-huh.
She's like, rootin', tootin' something. And I was like, Mother. No, it's great. It's hysterical.
It was very
So you'll
sweet.
see that coming up. Anyway, Theodore, congratulations. Congratulations.
She's really Mrs. Ted.
Now she really is Mrs. Ted. We've been calling her that for, She's lovely. Oh my God, they're lucky to have each other. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go, everybody. Roll it. Well, at long last, we're getting our very first look at the all-new cast from the rebooted Real Housewives of New York. Bravo dropped the trailer for season 14 that we've been waiting for many years. And as I said, there's not a single person on there that was on there before. We'll talk about it on the other side. Look.
What I love about New York is you can be anyone.
We are loud, proud, and larger than life.
We're all fabulous women, and we don't take no for an answer.
I mean, we're ass. I'm kidding. We're actually great. We're really great.
This season on The Real Housewives of New York City.
I love girls' night. Oh my God.
Did I break her vintage shirt?
Hello.
What are you serving, Uba?
Chocolate, darling. Going to the market, going to the bodega.
Oh, hi.
I want to look like a lion. There's a lot of hair. Not down there, up here.
And how much is it?
$1.2 million.
Oh my God, the infamous shoe closet.
I know.
$62,000?
Tom Cruise sent his kid here. You could be rubbing shoulders with that.
Okay, 2 truths and a lie. Did I ever tell you that I had sex in a senator's office?
The kids are in the car, so just FYI.
Whoops. Always warn people when you're on speakerphone. Always. It's a rule in our family. The new season debuts in July. So fashion designer Jenna Lyons appears to be the target of several of the wives, judging by the trailer. Now, if you watch the show, you know this is the creme de la creme. I love Housewives. This is my favorite. I watch Roni. It's my nap show. I watch all the seasons. It's on repeat in my house. It's just, I have it in the background. I love it. I don't know how to feel about this.
Why?
Instantly, I just think, I think they're all so aware of this franchise. They're trying too hard. And also, I think they're all too young. I think it's like the CW version of Housewives. I do. And I don't know. Jenna Lyons, I'm excited for. She's the one I'm excited for. But I'm gonna watch this. Obviously I am. You don't watch any of these, but your take just watching that, you represent the other half of the audience.
I think so. I watched the first couple seasons of New York,
Roni,
the original New York too, and I would agree that they seemed much more. Well, they're not normal, like normal.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And these guys just seem so up to the ante already, which I guess makes sense when you have a show that's continuing on. You have to continue to up the ante. But we'll see if we actually like it, or to your point, or if it seems fake.
Well, and speaking of Roni, this I am excited about. New details about the Roni legacy. Because remember, they were going to bring back the cast that we love in a separate show. Well, they are doing that, but they're doing it in their Girls Trip franchise. Peacock announced season 5 of Real Housewives Girls Trip will feature some of your favorites from New York. Kelly, Kaloran, Ben Simone, Satchels of Gold. If you watch the show, you get that reference, and you're laughing right now. Al Sharpton, Countess Luann, Dorinda Medley, Sonia Morgan, Ramona, and Kristen Tankman will be heading back to St. Bart's. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Ramona actually said last year that she wouldn't join the cast ever, but she's back, thank goodness. We don't know when production's going to begin. I don't want to go too long on this, but the reason, remember I just said I'm going to go back to St. Bart's? St. Bart's is the location of what our staff, and I mean Jeff and myself, we think are some of the best episodes of reality television ever. We're talking Richard Hatch, Survivor, ever in reality. Joe Millionaire, and it's called Scary Island. When the original cast of Real Housewives of New York went to St. Bart's, stayed at this house, and Kelly, Kaloran, Ben Simone lost her mind. lost her mind, leading to her eating gummy bears in mass, thinking the gummy bears came from trees, Bethany telling her to go to bed. It is the best hours of reality, and they're going back to that house.
Bravo,
Yes!
bravo.
Yes, bravo to bravo. Next in the dish, Next in the dish, Gordon Ramsay has another show to do for our network. Fox, they announced this yesterday. Fox is rebooting my favorite, Kitchen Nightmares. Yes, it features Ramsay reviving struggling restaurants within 1 week. Now, you guys remember it aired for 7 seasons, but it's been off since like Barack Obama was president. Ramsay actually admitted it was his decision to cancel the show originally. Now, we don't know exactly when it's going to come back on Fox, but don't worry. Hey, there's plenty of Gordon Ramsay to go around. You can see him on MasterChef, MasterChef Kids, MasterChef Teens, MasterChef Chef Seniors, Hell's Kitchen, Next Level Chef, Mid-Level Chef, Low Level Chef. You can see him on all of those right here on Fox.
All of it.
No, but again, okay, so there's the other best reality is seeing Gordon Ramsay going into a horrifying restaurant where there are layers of grease, like on the hoods, and there's like rat feces, and oh, it's the best thing ever. I'm just saying.
It's so good. I love the original UK version.
You like, my friend Holly Roberts likes that one as well.
Yeah, he's much more toned down, but it's still really, really good.
Nope, we're here in America, and we want the brash one. That's right. America. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Don't forget, we got tickets left for the rest of this week. Come see us in our studio audience. Go to eventbrite.com and search for The Jason Show. We welcome groups. If you're a company, if you're a boss, you want to have an outing, it's fun. We've been welcoming a lot of groups lately. It's been fun. I feel like Chuck E. Cheese. You know what I mean? Other than with no pizza or animatronic puppets. You know?
Or games.
Or games.
Sorry.
So it's just like Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. Welcome back. The ladies of the book club sequel were on with Andy Cohen last night. Jane Fonda played one of Andy's favorite games, Plead the Fifth. But Andy didn't need to ask any questions to get her to spill the tea. That, my friends, is today's Late Night Rewind.
I have stories for you, kid. We don't have time.
This is what it's like sitting around with them.
Yes.
You do this all day long.
Okay, here's
I saw Michael Jackson naked.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm listening.
Skinny.
But you know who else I saw naked?
Who?
Greta Garbo.
Really? Okay,
I'm the
go
only
back to
person
Michael
that saw
Jackson.
those
Michael.
ones. Michael Jackson, okay.
Where'd you see him naked?
Well, he came and visited me when we were shooting on Golden Pond, and I had a little cottage right on the lake, and it was a beautiful moonlit night, and...
You said let Skinny do.
No, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think because he knew that he was going to die young and that I would talk about him. Being naked.
Wow. Last question.
He was skinny.
He was skinny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's Jane Fonda. She has stories, man. She has decades of stories. Next in the dish. Remember when producer Ted became a merman? Is that real? Yeah. That's real Ted, everybody. That's really Ted. Well, there's an entire industry built around underwater performers. Like Ted. This is the best close-up ever. Look at Theodore. That's really a story we did on the show.
Yep.
That's why he got married, everyone, right there. Netflix dropped the trailer for Mer People. Look.
When someone sees a mermaid, it's magical, it's mythical, it's made up. Or maybe it isn't.
3, 2, 1, jump, go!
This is a $500 million industry. There are pageants, there are conventions, there are competitions, there are auditions, there are shows.
Wait, that's a job? I always wanted to be a mermaid. I can't really grow much as a mermaid in Arkansas because I feel like I'm trapped in this box. I'm a landlocked mermaid.
There's so many things I want to do, I'm all about entertaining people. I'm the first mer person with music out.
I get emails all the time from people telling me that they want to be a professional mermaid, and my first thought is, oh, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
Wow, fight. Where's the asteroid? Be you. You be you. Netflix says the series will take you on a journey of passion and perseverance. I had a
moment where you wanted to be a mermaid?
No, I had a woman that cut my hair for many, many years.
Oh, yeah.
I called her Mermaid.
Yep.
Because we used to argue in the salon because she believed in mermaids. And we would scream at each other jokingly, but the entire salon would stop and try to listen to us. Her name was, and then she disappeared. And I actually think she might have been a mermaid. I think she went back into the ocean. Her name was Kara. If you've seen Kara Worth, call me, because she worked at the Medina Great Clips for years. And then she moved to another one, and then she disappeared. And son of a biscuit, I swear to God, she probably was a mermaid. But anyway, she thought they were real, and we would have legitimate arguments. And her main point of argument was they have to be real because there was a documentary on the Discovery Channel about him. And I thought, not everything on the Discovery Channel is real, darn it.
Well, what about the sirens? They're basically mermaids, and they're basically real. The sirens, they would sing, and then all the ships would go towards them.
I don't like to argue with pregnant women, but you're wrong. Yeah.
They drag them to the depths. I think it's great.
How you feeling? You feeling okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm feet from being a mermaid. I mean, if that would solve all my problems, put me in a mersuit. I'm ready.
Perfect. I'll do it. I think we should have a Jason Show mermaid outing. You know what I mean? The whole staff, we're all in tails. Yeah. Next on the dish, Showtime is hoping to bring back two fan favorites. The network is in talks to bring back Nurse Jackie and Weeds. Now, according to Deadline, our original leads, Edie Falco and Mary Louise Parker, are also in talks to return, but there is no deal yet. Here's my feeling, and I don't know, I did not watch either of these programs. Did you?
No.
I didn't watch Weeds, no, but did you watch either of these?
Wasn't that kind of like Breaking Bad? But about
no, very different. No, drugs, I do know enough. Yeah, but this is what I do know. Weeds ran for a very long time, and I had friends that watched it and said it kind of ran its course. You know what I mean? That it ate up all the story. And you have that. I mean, and the same thing with Nurse Jackie. That ran for years. Unless there's a really good reason to bring it back, with a new cast or a new take on it. I don't know, Weeds ran for like what, Jeff, 11 years?
I think they had 106 episodes. Or like
wow, you just pulled that right out of your, look at that.
I did look into it.
You're like me with Dallas and Knots Landing facts with that.
I did look into it. It was all like a contribute since I never watched the show.
You hear me talk about it all the time. Do you remember how many episodes of Dallas there were? Just give a guess.
100?
No, remember, 13 seasons. How many episodes of Dallas were there?
400.
You're very close. 356 episodes.
Okay,
there we go.
Thank God. Help me out here.
That's right.
Well, aren't they doing the same thing with Billions and Dexter Showtime? They're kind of bringing back all their shows?
Well, Billions, what they're doing is they're doing spinoffs like Millions,
Trillions,
Hundreds,
Quintillions,
and 20s.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Our first guest made a name for himself as a socially awkward coworker on the mega hit Office over there on the NBC. Now Rainn Wilson is globetrotting in search of the happiest places on earth. Look at this.
How many cc's?
650.
650?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can do it.
It's a nice Thai stallion.
Yeah, I know that you can do it.
Ah.
You don't need to wrap up.
This patient angel is Yaya,
Just nice and just, you don't need
a tuk-tuk driver who shepherds annoying tourists like me across Chiang Mai as we attempt to eat, pray, and love our way to spiritual clarity.
Okay, shift the gear, second gear. Clutch. No, that is a first gear. Okay, slow down. When we turn, you have to slow down. It's gonna be flip easier if we drive fast when we have to turn.
Do these things flip? You didn't say anything about these things can flip.
Not much.
Hold on.
No, please.
Hold on.
Not too fast.
Do you feel like I'm ready to hit the road? I feel like I'm ready.
Sure, you're cool on that one.
I am ready
the road.
for the roads of Thailand.
My friends, it's called The Geography of Bliss with the one and only Rainn Wilson. By the way, it debuts this week on Peacock. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Rainn Wilson. Hi, buddy. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. Who are all those people cheering? I can't see you guys.
I know.
Who are these
It's the
people?
studio audience. I know.
Hi, I wish I was with you. I want to give you all high fives.
Oh, and it's one of them's birthday. Tracy's birthday. Rainn, you want to say happy birthday to Tracy?
Tracy, oh my gosh, it's your birthday. That's amazing, Tracy. I salute you.
Tracy, we're charging you more for that one. Sorry. Yeah. Rainn, let me ask. I love the premise of this. It's based on the book. And I was wondering, when you got done with the shooting of the shooting schedule of this, did you walk away more optimistic about the world? Because, you know, no one can argue. We're a little nutter butters right now, the whole globe. But did you walk away from this project more optimistic?
I did. You know, looking for happiness, for bliss, for well-being is something that's really important to me. You know, I've talked about mental health issues that I've had in the past, anxiety and depression. So I really wanted to figure this out for myself. Like, how can I live a richer, more fulfilled life? So I got to have that personal experience, but then I'm getting to share it as well. And like you said, we are a little nutter butters right now, especially in America. We're really divided. There's a big mental health epidemic going on, an epidemic of gun violence going on, and we need the message of the Geography of Bliss more than anything else. So I got back home, much more optimistic, because it really comes down to one thing, Jason, and I want Tracy to hear this as well, and everyone in the studio audience, and that is, it's all about connection. It's all about community.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the secret to happiness and a long, fulfilled life. It's not something we do on our own or for ourselves. It's really finding those connections, reaching out, building community, and living in service with that community.
Yeah, and Rainn, how do the episodes work? Are you in one destination, my friend, for each episode, or do you do various locations per episode?
Yeah, so every episode we spent about 8 to 10 days in a country. I went to Iceland, Bulgaria, Ghana, West Africa, and Thailand, and then back to the United States in Los Angeles. And over the course of that week of shooting, I met lots of different people, traveled around the country. I was out in the country, I was in the city, I was in nature, meeting people, meeting communities. And so every episode is a different country.
I was just thinking about something that you said just a few seconds ago and talking about connection. You know what, because it just makes a whole hell of a lot of sense to me and Tracy, and that is, you know, it's harder to hate someone. It's harder to say you despise someone when you meet them, when you understand them, when you see their heart. And am I right on that, Rainn?
It's very hard to feel contempt for someone when
Yes.
you're sitting 6 feet away from them.
Yes.
And part of the reason that we are so unhappy right now is we're very disconnected and living very fractured lives. Social media amplifies this. The mainstream media also amplifies this. We've got a lot more in common than we think, and that's another thing I learned around the globe. Like, no matter where you go, people say this all the time, like, we're human beings, we live, we love, we struggle, we want happiness, we want connection. People are the same wherever you go, and we just need to increase the love, Jason.
Yep, absolutely. Do people traveling around the globe, do people just recognize, where is the weirdest place you have been recognized, Rainn? Like a restroom, an ice cream stand on top of an animal, you know?
I would say that I was recognized by someone assisting a Buddhist monk in the cleaning of a monastery on a mountain in Thailand. this 23-year-old Thai guy in a Metallica t-shirt saw me and recognized me as Dwight in this really impossibly remote location. And that was pretty cool.
I love it. Ray, I can't wait to watch this. What a great premise for a show. On behalf of our staff and Tracy, thank you for your time, buddy.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Minneapolis. I love you. Thanks so much.
The Geography of Bliss hits Peacock on Thursday. Aaron, get Tracy's credit card. We're going to have to charge her for all that. Hey, thank you very much. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Stay with us. Coming up in just a little bit, producer Ted, like a lot of you, has a dream. And that dream is to have the best lawn in his neighborhood. And there's only one person who can help achieve that goal.
So this is a little secret.
Garden guy Dale K. And wacky weddings and just plain crazy. Are these headlines real or fake? That and more when we come back. Thank you for being here, everybody. That was great. I say it like 50 times a year, but Rainn Wilson, again, that's an example of somebody that comes to play. You know what I mean? A star that comes to play. Even in a satellite, we call those satellite interviews, where it's hard to get a connection. Every star should watch that, and every PR person. That's how you do it. Welcome back, everybody. So I don't need to tell you this, but I'm going to. We had a rough winter here. In Minnesota. We did. It was one of, I've lived here for 20 years. It was one of the worst. Anyone with a yard also knows this. Your grass is rough, girl. Rough. Producer Ted, looks like me on a Saturday morning. Producer Ted is on a mission, though, to have the best lawn on his block. And he enlisted the help of the Obi-Wan Kenobi of gardens, garden guy and our favorite Australian, Dale K, to help him make that happen. Look at this.
So as you guys know, I've been on a mission to be like the coolest homeowner on the block. And part of that, as we head into the spring, we gotta have the best lawn. And so we're here at Gerton's, and I'm just gonna get as much stuff for my lawn as I think I need. Rose and flower care. I don't have roses. These are tomato and vegetable stuff, so we're all about the lawn. We gotta stay focused there. We gotta stay focused. Ooh, string. What's the string for?
It kind of looks like you don't know what you're doing.
Well, yeah. I mean, once you get like the grass, what do you do with it?
Well, if we could only find an expert.
Do they have experts here? Hello, Dale!
That's like rarer than a snow leopard to bump into you at a garden shop. What are you doing?
So we're looking to make my lawn the best lawn on the block.
And that's what you got?
And this is kind of what I've come up with.
You're kind of on the right track. You've got fertilizer, but you've got the wrong fertilizer. Okay, we'll get rid of this one.
Is that one for like turkeys?
No, it's actually pelletized chicken manure. It's actually really good, but probably better in the garden. But for your grass, this one here, it's got some crabgrass preventer, so use this, and this goes down after you mow your grass the first time. A little bit of grass seed, there's sunshade, and then there's also sun. What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know. I mean, I figured it looked cool.
Weeds? Any weeds?
Dale, come on. I don't have weeds.
You can hand pull weeds, or you can spray weeds.
Sometimes I do go down and it's like really annoying, and then I'm like, ugh.
So do that, and then you won't have any problems with, you don't have to do any spraying, just manage your weeds by hand. Don't forget, you gotta keep your lawn watered. About 1 inch of water per week is really good. So make sure you got a timer. That's really important. You got one of those?
No.
Timer goes in.
How long do you water for?
So 1 inch of water, what you can do is get those little, those little inch tuna cans?
Of course.
If you take an empty tuna can, pop it out in your lawn, right? Then turn on your sprinkler. When that fills up, then you know you got your inch of water. Then finally, if you want really the best lawn on the block, This is an excellent product. I actually put this on my lawn about twice a year, about every time I fertilize. What this does is it activates all the microbes in your soil. It's like really getting like a really good back rub. It's gonna be like this, Ted.
Ah.
See that? Feel that?
For the lawn.
For the lawn. So this is a little secret. Shh, don't tell everybody, but shh, you want the greenest lawn on the block. Add this called C20.
Well, so we are at my house and we are going to take some of Dale's tips and dig up some of the ground, plant new seed, and turn this lawn into the best lawn you ever did see.
Do you know how when people talk about something being boring, it's let's go watch the grass grow? I think that's what this segment is, and I'm real sorry.
Well, I guess we'll start planting. We've got kind of a big spot, right?
This is gonna be your before shot.
I need to expose. It says use a hand spreader, or should I just use my hand? Sprinkle grass seed on, and now you gotta put the other thing on top of that seed so that, for whatever reason, that starts it to grow. I think that's what the directions say. I gotta get this other thing that Dale was talking about. We are going to cover our new patch. Grow, I hope you to grow.
And that's the after shot?
That's the after shot. Does it look any different?
Looks like kind of bluer.
Yeah. But you know what? You gotta trust. In Dale K, we trust, right?
Oh my gosh, Dale K is amazing.
Dude, what you doing? You're ruining the new grass.
Okay. Theodore, I mean, you kind of left us on a cliffhanger there. Did that little patch grow?
It's like, you know, like when you see like a receding hairline or thinning hair, it's like the reverse of that. So it's like there's hair that's sprouting out of the ground. It's thin, but it's growing.
Okay.
But don't walk on it. Don't walk on it. Mrs. Ted will get very mad at you.
I will. And again, now that I'm looking at you face to face, or well, 2-box to 2-box, congratulations again, Theodore.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. We're going to take a break. Thanks to Del K2. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. We're back, friends. We're back. Back again. Every Monday here on the show, we open up the old Jason Show mailbag. But today, I want to take some time to show off a few things that arrived in the mail. Not just mail, but items, okay? We're going to call this weird, wacky, wonderful things that people send us. And we get everything of all three categories. Okay, let me move my mug there. You ready, Kendall?
I'm ready.
First up, giving new definition to air plants. Check this out. It's a basketball plant holder we were sent to promote the movie Air, which by the way, it's available to stream right now on Amazon Prime. And I got to tell you, over the weekend, my buddy Chad Olson there's a PR firm called Niemer Fieger. I've worked with Chad over the years, and he kept and it's one of the funniest text messages I've received from a PR person. He kept texting me over the weekend going, "Did you get my basketball planter?" And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, "It was delivered to the security guard." I'm like, "I'll make sure that we got the basketball planter." So there we go, because he knows I loved this movie. If you haven't seen it, watch Air. It's available right now. Yes, Aaron, did you have a real plant? It's a real
plant.
Yeah, it's alive. It's a real plant. There you go.
Congratulations, PR company.
This is a Ted and Mrs. Ted's engagement present. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and hold that.
Yeah.
Next up, a viewer sent us this a few weeks ago, sent this to me, and I love it. It's the world's smallest Viewmaster. That's right. Remember these? This one has images from my favorite cartoon when I was a kid, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Yeah. What? Baby, Kendall, on behalf of all of us here at the Jason Show, this is for the baby. There we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
Key man.
Next up, a woman named Cindy sent me a mug. Cindy and her daughters run a boutique in the small town of Dalbo, which I go to a lot. It's the home of the Dusty Beaver, the Dusty Eagle, the Eagle.
You do
I did
this
it again.
every time.
I did it again. The Dusty Eagle has great burgers. Different animal that's dusty. The store is called Farmstead Rose Co-op. And I've talked about my love for the Dusty Eagle Grill and Bar in Dalbo. And here's the mug. It says, The Real Housewives of Dalbo. That's right, because she knows I like Dalbo and I like the Real Housewives. There
And
you go.
the Dusty Beaver.
And the Dusty Eagle. And finally, one more. We Are Nuts. I love this company, and we are nuts here on the show. This is a best thing ever, unofficially, officially. They sent me a whole little combo pack. I like the original toffee We Are Nuts. Have you ever had one of these?
I just love someone sent you We Are Nuts.
I know. Have you ever had one of these?
No.
Please enjoy. Take one.
Why,
Try
thank
one.
you.
Try one live on television.
I'm allergic. Is that going to be a problem?
No, don't. Okay. Yeah.
It's delicious.
You didn't even chew it before you said that. Anyway, there they are right there. We Are Nuts. We love them. And I like the original. There's spicy flavors and more. So thank you, Nut People. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Thank you, Nut People.
Those are good.
Isn't that good? Welcome back to the Real Housewives of Dalbo. When it comes to finding stories for the show, the legendary Jason Show research team combs through countless websites. They don't have social lives, they don't go out, they just keep combing the internet to bring you quality television entertainment. And they want to find the best, strangest, and stupidest stories around. But are we smart enough, meaning Kendall and me, are we smart enough to know when a headline is real or fake? It's time to find out, okay? So I'm gonna read a series of headlines, and it's up to Kendall and I to decide if they're real or fake. Kendall, are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
And I love that we finally got access to the color printer.
Yeah.
That's right, to make these signs. Yeah.
Jeff.
I love it.
We're happy for you.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us use it for a while. Now, oh,
No
they don't know
color
that we
printer,
used
right?
it? Oh.
Should we hide these?
Only the Fox 9 investigators get to use the color printer. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
ready.
Play at home with your kids. First up, woman asks wedding photographer for her money back after getting divorce.
I hope so.
Real for you?
Real?
Real for me. Is it real? It's 100%.
Oh, yes.
A wedding photographer shared the text exchange with a woman who said she didn't need the photos from her wedding 4 years ago because the couple was getting divorced. The photographer said no because you can't untake pictures.
What?
And also, it was 4 years ago, lady.
Right?
But, oh yeah. 4 years? Really?
I mean, it was worth a try.
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
No. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Next one. After stepping down as host of the show, Tyra Banks is going to compete on the next season of Dancing with the Stars.
Real? Real?
Fake. This one is fake.
Oh.
At least for now. We don't know the full cast until later this year.
What would she wear?
Like 8, yeah, I don't ask. I'm hoping that one was going to be fake. Okay, next up. Dog park in Canada bans barking, threatens $1,400 fine for dogs heard barking, whining, or howling.
Real. No.
You go first.
That's so outrageous.
Uh-huh.
Those crazy Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say real.
We read this story in the morning news.
It's real?
Yes!
What?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, this is real. There's the sign, this dog park in Montreal. It says it all. It's just following the rules of the city.
Wait, is that in French, though? So we don't actually know.
Okay, well, we have staff members who speak French.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I took high school French.
Parlez-vous français?
Crepe? Yeah, croissant? There we go. Quiche Lorraine? There we go. Next headline, real or fake? Woman launches artificial intelligence dating, charging people $1 an hour to chat with her virtual self.
Oh my God, if this is
This
true,
is real.
somebody help me.
This is real.
Please don't be true.
Is this real? This is real.
No!
That's right. This is 23-year-old social media star. She created an AI version of herself and charges people to chat with the AI version of herself. So far, listen to this. She has 1,000 paying customers.
So wait,
Girl.
they know they're not even chatting with her. They're chatting with a robot that has a picture of her.
I see a side gig for me, girl. I'm doing this. That's right. AI Jason. Up next, Cannes Film Festival begins in France with a new category, Best Dog or Cat Video. Oh my God, this is fake. This is absolutely
Why
fake.
not? Real.
Real or fake? This is fake.
Oh, fine.
But the Cannes Film Festival does begin today, actually. That's why we're doing it. Okay, now the final one. Are you ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
Passengers on plane vote to remove disruptive passenger.
Please be real.
Real.
Please be real.
This is real. Video posted on TikTok shows passengers clapping after a majority vote to remove a woman, and she is escorted off the plane. It started with an argument over a seat, and some wondered why the airline didn't handle the situation instead of letting the passengers handle the situation. Oh, I don't care. The situation needed to be removed, and I'm all for that. Yes.
I love it. Who's voting?
It's like a democracy on Spirit, man. Yeah.
for
There's
you.
been more than a few people I would have voted to remove.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. The people that don't wear headphones and they're watching their movie without headphones.
Or put their naked feet on the seat.
Or the wall. They put the feet up on the wall.
And you're like,
Yeah. No. We're going to take a break, wrapping things up after this. Back in a moment. Don't forget to visit our swag store with new items. That's right. Go to our Facebook page for a link. It's great stuff. It's time for the world's shortest segment. The Eurovision Song Contest happened this past weekend with Sweden winning, but someone else from the show is coming out a winner as well. The sign language interpreter for the show is making the rounds on TikTok and Reddit over his top signing. Look at him. That is amazing. Eurovision is known for some crazy songs, and as you can see, he has to mimic all the words and moves from the performers. We need to book him. That's fantastic. We'll be right back with a surprise goodbye. I love it. Welcome back. You ready for the goodbye, Kendall?
Yeah.
It's time for the surprise goodbye. Today, anyone who had nightmares about the movie Jaws may not want to watch this. Whatever you're doing, though, stop and watch this. Okay, that is probably the most terrifying thing I've seen in months, because that is a large, I believe, tiger shark. Oh, nope, out of the ocean. A kayaker in Hawaii had his GoPro camera rolling when a tiger shark attacked the boat. He managed to kick the shark off and keep on fishing. No, girl, The guy didn't even realize how close the shark was until he got home and watched the video. He kept fishing? He kept fishing? No. Tiger sharks are so mean. Everyone talks about the great white.
Tigers are misunderstood, tiger sharks. All the sharks. What? They're misunderstood. We shouldn't wear seal-looking outfits around them because they just think we're seals. I'm just saying.